Depressed, Divine, what's up, guys? I'm just getting all my tags and everything set up. Alright. So, let me turn the volume down on my laptop so I don't hear myself twice. So let's take a peek here. Oh, good, I am getting comments, notifications on my screen. That's awesome, so I can keep tabs of everyone's coming in. Nas, what's up, brother? We're finally up and running. So let's take a peek here. And oh no, this is all going to open up PlayStation web stuff, so we're just going to back out. Alright, here we go. You arrive back at Fort Tarsus, the center of life of the frontier. Make your way down to the Freelancer Enclave and meet Lucky Jack, or discuss keeping your javelin in one piece with Zoe by the Forge. Need to relax, tour the marketplace and courtyard, or strike up a conversation with anyone's favorite bartender, Amal. To find things to do, open the map, use your touchpad. Alright, touchpad. Very simple style map right now, which is good. Ricardo, what's up, buddy? Okay, so we're actually in first person right now. Nice. Oh, can't talk to him in the demo. Gotcha. So just to be sure. Alright, so... Anthem demo, speak with Matthias about the search of an ancient artifact, face the dangers of the Tyrant Mine, or explore the world of Anthem in free play. I'm noticing I'm starting out at level 10. No fear, what's up, buddy? So, let's see here. Is this... That's not Matthias. Let's see if we can find who's here. Can I zoom in? Nope. Alright. Oh, here we go. Alright. Can I set a waypoint? I cannot.
What have you been up to?
You'll love it. Okay, it's called the Manifold. Well, technically I call it the Manifold.
And it does what exactly?
For years, I'd heard of a type of Shaper relic that was able to amplify and augment the qualities of other objects. Never encountered one, never knew anyone that had, but thanks to the Elysian
Divine, I'm not 100% sure just
one
yet.
is.
We're gonna find
Right
out
here.
together.
In Bastion.
And you think it'll amplify and augment the power of my javelin?
Precisely. Excited yet? Not to worry. Once we find the Manifold and get it working, you will be. Guaranteed. First, the Manifold. Then, we boost your javelin. You silence the Heart of Rage, and boom. Everyone lives happily ever after.
It's a little more complicated than that.
Details. I've sent all the particulars of the location to Faye. I can't wait.
Alright, so we spoke to... Alright, so we gotta get him a manifold. I'm trying to see if there's any other in-game controls I can do right now, and I can't right now. Let's load up. Oh, it smells weird in here. Fleming, what's up, baby? Alright. Here you can select your mission difficulty and privacy setting. Let's see. When you enter the Star Expedition, the last mission you acquired is always selected. cancel missions by selecting the mission title, navigating to the map, and choosing new objective. Press R1 to open up the squad page where you can invite players to your game. Ready, up, and launch by pressing square. Alright, so triple threat is what we're going to do. Here you can select any available mission, strongholds, or free play. If you're in a squad, the squad leader has access to all missions available to players in a squad, including ones you have not yet played. To select an objective, choose an icon on the map, press X. Contacts from friends may appear on the map. Select them to jump in and help out. To start a free play by selecting the Strider icon. Free play allows you to explore the world. Free play sessions are always public. Interesting. So anytime we're in free play, it's a massive open world. If anyone has played GTA 5, it's gonna be like that. You go to free play, you're gonna be in a server with a certain number of other javelins, I would imagine so, just to stop it from bogging and lagging down. Let's see, you can play with friends by inviting them to a squad and squad screen. Okay. So, triple threat. Mission we're doing. So I selected it. There we go. This space is available. You can select a mission or stronghold. Activate quick player. Let's do the mission itself. Not sure why it's not starting. Hitting select. Oh, that's a lot of information we got to go through, huh? What I'm curious about is, alright, if I'm selecting it, does that mean now I just back out? No. Oh, okay. Never mind. This is going to be set up kind of like Diablo, just going vertical instead of horizontal. Let's keep it on normal just so we can get a feel for it. And let's just start this expedition, shall we? Overfill. We're still going through it. To me, overall, I feel like this game's gonna be more than worth it. Just based off of what I've seen from all the demos and the streams that I've sat and watched and went through. This is, to me, gonna be just as big as Destiny or Warframe. It's a combination of a few different styles, and to me it's taking the better parts of those different games and kind of blending them into one. I feel like this is where Warframe or Destiny should have gone almost, but we'll see as we get a feel for it, brother. M1, what's up, buddy? Divine, I am more than likely playing a majority of just Anthem.
Alerts about Scar activity keep coming in. Be careful.
So are we there yet? Sorry, I can't help it. I could be the first Arcanist in years.
I might do some
discover one of these. I've been jotting down potential applications of the manifold and...
So how about you focus on that? Quietly.
Alright, so L3 starts my there we go. Yeah, the controls are really smooth. So we overheated. So R3, and actually before I do anything else, where are we? Yep, tutorial, I don't want that. What I want is, here we go. Wow, that's quick. Very responsive. Alright, audio. Master volume. Let's take this down a notch. Alright. So. L2 usual aim. I'm assuming R2 will be your fire. Square is going to be your reload. Circle seems to be your maneuverability. L3 is your boost. Or R3 is your boost. Or, sorry, L3 is your boost. R3 is your hover and flight. Wookiness, what's up, buddy? Not playing with anyone right now. These are just randoms that have been pooled in. Let's see. Triangle is your melee system.
Can't get further in. Door's locked. But we found
L2 seems to be throwable.
Something the Shaper's made. I don't read anything from it.
R1 looks like it's some kind of
Are you hearing that? Who is that?
Okay, are you doing anything to this thing? Can I interact with you? Strange device obviously needs to mostly deactivated through low power. Can't be detected. Might be some kind of lock cracking. Alright, so what can we do as far as... Well, the radar is saying to go straight ahead.
I've heard they possess a device that can overwhelm Shaper constructs.
The strange box.
You have to know how to activate it.
There's a Dominion camp close by. Perhaps we'll find a clue there.
Alright, so right now it's just slowly taking us through. The handling of it, I mean, the controls for the Javelin are incredibly responsive. It's very crisp, very crisp. I would say borderline almost too sensitive.
How could they know about...
Oh, what did you do?
I, sent a message to a colleague at the Academy about what I found.
It was intercepted, then.
Got frozen up. Dropping out a little more freely is proven to be it. Water's gonna cool me
Let's
down.
figure out what the Dominion know about
Armor is
the Ruin and the
undamaged.
Manifold.
I'll look around for clues.
These are all our... Let's see, and ammo's full. Do I have to reload now? Let's see. Got a weapon part. Alright. This is
Found some
ammo,
kind
right?
of voice recording.
Forced entry with a version of the monitor's device. One trooper entered vault before door shut itself. Commanded to hold until a sweep is completed. Both signets for the device were returned to camps for safekeeping. The scout succumbed to injury on the way out. We left her. We have not heard from the trooper inside the ruin.
Divine, that takes time and trust, my friend.
I'll send you the location of nearby Dominion camps.
My mods are people that I have known for quite some time, or have thoroughly proved themselves to be incredibly loyal and hey. So because I'm overheated, you do have to interact with the environment. So water is definitely, you're going to be your best friend. So it's just me and one other guy right now. The handling of this, the gameplay of it is going very well. My abilities are recharging. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming that's going to be my ultimate. Okay, so these look like almost like they're going to have some kind of level of armor to them. Now I know there's going to be modifications made so you can now what I'm concerned is, okay, there it is. So there is an easier way to drop out of flight. No worries, man. But that's the other thing. It's more than just time, my man. There's a few things to take into consideration, but with the number of mods that I have now, I'm basically just going to hold steady where I am. Oh, restricted area. So the melee system here, it's interesting. One shot seems to do them in. Alright. Yeah. Let's take care of that, shall we? Oh, right out of the sky. Alright, so I can see my health is low. It is refrag. Oh, this is not my guy. Alright, armor's back up. Where did you shoot from? Oh, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming up from behind us. Alright, so let's do this. Oh, can't use my ultimate just yet. So now we're down. We are getting hit hard. And from all directions. Where's my buddy? We separated out. Here's some armor and some ammo. Alright. The map could use a little bit of work.
I think we found one of the signets, but we need to get rid of the Dominion security around it. I'll get this decrypted as quickly as possible.
Oh, that doesn't look fun.
One signet. Now find the other.
Sending you the location of another Dominion camp.
Oh, come on. Alright, let's pick some of this good stuff up here. Let's see here. What do I miss up here? Ignis Wraith, yes, Prime Flow, a lot of Warframe stuff. Alright, let me keep out my buddy here. Oh yeah, that was bad. I thought I could jump over that. Dude, what did you find? I like that I got a heads up that my ammo's low while my clip's running out. This thing has to have a soft spot. Yep, low side, low side. Gotta get the face. Gotta get the face and the limbs. Hang on a second, though. That's actually telling us we gotta go over here. Not for nothing, but let's take a look at how beautiful this friggin' place looks right now. Oh, right out of the air, huh? Come on. Sit, stay, play dead. I wish there was a way to set a waypoint here. Dude, you're looking at it. Then again, Mortal Kombat 11 is looking pretty good. Alright, where's my partner? I think my partner Oh, dude, you're forever away, dude. Oh, I'm not gonna make that. And we'll cool down. Gotta pay attention to my javelin if it's gonna overheat or not. Alright, so this is where we need to be. Where's my teammate? His marker seems like it's brighter, so he might be closer by. Dude, look at these freaking creatures up. Where am I, Pandora? So Nas, when I jump up and I'm hovering, there's a bar that's filling up right now underneath the center reticle. It's getting white. Now it's red. So that's letting me know that it's getting close to overheating. Skimming over water, or how did you get ahead of me? Skimming over water, going through a waterfall will help in cooling down the javelin. Top life bar for a lot of these creatures is a shield. Second one is going to be their vitality. Alright. We got to find a point where we're not surrounded. Oh, you son of a bitch. Homing rocket. Alright, let's kill that shield. Damn. Oh shit. We are getting fucked up now. We don't have anyone flanking behind us? No. Alright, let's let the shield rebuild. Alright. Vitality is low though. We gotta keep an eye on that. This is all ammo. Alright, his shield is down. Headshots are causing... Yep. Come on. Drop that shield. All headshots now. Down he goes. Still got hit with another frost bomb. Alright, so I should be able to do my ultimate now. Whole bunch of homing rockets. That just leveled out everything. Everything.
Found another signet. It's also secured. I'm starting the decryption.
Alright, so it looks like time and damage dealt really does a number on raising up that ultimate. The ultimate's the gold bar underneath my abilities and my weaponry. Sokka, what's up, buddy? Hope you're having a fun Friday like the rest of us here. Oh, we got some guy trying to flank us. Oh. Come on. Sit. Play dead. You're a good boy.
One way to find out. Head back to the ruin and try to open that door.
Nope. Kill that shield. Reload. Bing, bang, boom. Alright. So no more enemies on us. Now, when you drop down, going down looks like it actually cools your jets, because you're letting, oh, I actually got hit with a fireball. Those birds are, a pain in the ass. Alright, and I got these guys in front of me. Can't hit their armor, you gotta hit their arms, their legs, their face when they show it. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Alright, that's what I thought. I could have sworn he was just going in the opposite direction. Oh, that's just a pole. Alright, so dashing keeps everything hot. Now that I'm in water, it's slowly cooling it down. Alright. So this seems to be the main thing. Oh. Okay. Oh. Flare. I guess I can do freaking emotes. Interesting. Alright. There we go. Let me catch up on the chat for a hot second. Javelin overheating, that's one I was asked before. Depressed, what's up, buddy? Shaka, it's kind of like that. You're looking at basically a man inside of an armored mecha suit called a Javelin. It's the Ranger class. It's the suit that we are allowed to use during this VIP mission, or this VIP access. Okay. Well, he got one of the targets.
The 3 Dominion soldiers that were locked in this chamber were behaving strangely. They seemed confused.
Alright, I should be able to catch up real quick.
We should move on and figure out how to get the manifold.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Yeah, good dog. If this was PvP, this would be insane. But the amount of tactics that would have to be behind this is,
it's linked to the entire Shaper structure.
I mean, it'd make for one hell of a PvP. Kind of wish there was a way to hide behind items, like leaning against everything. Hold to interact. Do we have to match items? If I push it again... Okay, so this is some kind of a puzzle. Alright. So we need to figure out... There has to be some kind of a key. What the... Oh, hello. Oh, wait a second. It's already matching. Is it doing that because of... Nope. Alright, so this one is yellow. Alright, so there are going to be somewhat of a puzzle aspect to this game, which I do like. So that's what this one should be. This one doesn't have anything like that. As far as some kind of a telltale of what this should be. But that one did. Let me step back. Am I missing something of a larger picture here? I wish I could talk to my teammate, or that he could hear me. Oh, hang on a second. Purple symbol. There we go. So this has got to be purple. Hopefully this guy doesn't move these around. Alright, so you're definitely purple. Oh, he's touching that one. Damn it. I really hope I don't have to fight my own teammate on this.
Barriers down. Be as careful as you can.
Alright. Oh, he rotated it back to yellow, didn't he?
Dangerous.
Yeah, he did.
Probably that too.
Nice.
Got it.
Oh, come on now.
I can't believe it. We did it. Listen.
Alright, so I guess that's the end of the mission now. Are we going to be quote-unquote extracted? Yep, we're going to be extracted. Alright, so this gives me a chance to catch up on everything else. Depressed. Warframe today is probably going to be a no. We are going to focus on this for a majority of the day. I may change it up and do Warframe later on tonight. But that's up in the air, to be honest with you. I do want to try and give this game its due focus. I only will have access to this for 3 days. Once you, if you pre-order this, basically this is a VIP access for the demo. So once I linked my account and got everything all set, I was able to do this demo. Again, it's for anyone who pre-ordered. It's only open from now until Sunday, date on 22nd. Oh, wiki, yeah. I don't think, I'll have to check and see. I'm not sure if we can customize our javelins just yet. Again, this is just the beta. This is just a gift to the people that already pre-ordered to give this game a go. Get used to the mechanics and whatnot. Try and grab some in-game or ahead-of-game time loot. There is a whole bunch of stuff that is given to me. There's 3 different types of armor. Sorry, 4 different types of armor. I guess like accessory packs that were given to me. A pair of legendary weapons. A couple of banners letting, basically like a founder's banner, seeing that we're like the first generation to play this game. Similar to like Warframe. So, in that aspect, it's just kind of like a sign to everyone that I'm one of the originals who played this game. Correct, it is a demo. Did I say beta? Sorry, force of habit. Nas, man, this like the abilities of this suit, just as they are stock, seem very, very comfortable, very impactful. That rifle is great, and knowing that I can get better rifles with better stats is even more. But I mean, the handling of it, the firing, I've been trying to do like the strafing back and forth to see how that feels since I have other enemies shooting at me. The one thing I have to get used to is awareness, because there's no mini-map on it per se, but there is a navigation bar at the top. Red dots are signifying where enemies are. They are marked also where they're located on the map itself. Like if you're looking at the screen, you can see a physical red dot over their heads. Kind of like when you mark somebody in campaign mode on Wildlands. I don't know how I feel about that. I like kind of like not knowing if people are there or not. If I have some kind of intel that there's people in a general area, that's fine. A hard mark like that, we'll see how that goes. I can't be particular about it. Yeah, Wiki, I'm more than likely going to focus on this. Again, it's only a 3-day thing, so I'm going to make full use of this since I pre-ordered it. I did get the special edition of it. Legion of Dawn. I knew I could remember it. The Legion of Dawn edition of the game. But it feels really comfortable. The mechanics of the flying, as far as the realness of gravity and the overheating, I mean, an engine wouldn't overheat because of it being strained to be used. If you are diving down, there's less strain on the engine because it's no longer the propelling force that's moving you. Gravity is. So that actually gives you more of a cooldown of your engines. Flying closely over water or through a waterfall. Through a waterfall, actually, I'm told will completely reset the cooldown. Fully cool you down altogether. You are able to go underwater with this. I'm not sure if that's going to be available during the demo or not. But just skimming along water and whatnot cools it down slightly. Not completely. But the tight corners of the flying and the maneuverability are something I'm going to have to get used to. But it handles very well. The responsiveness of it is really good. The abilities of the Ranger, his R1 fires what appears to be a homing rocket. His L1 fires basically, for all intents and purposes, a concussion slash fragment grenade, because it looks like it does a little bit of both. It stuns everybody within proximity, but it also deals a massive amount of damage. And the ultimate is just a barrage of homing rockets that just... I mean, when I used it earlier for the first time, I mean, like, it just decimated all those creatures. There were some heavier creatures in there where my rifle was struggling with, for a lack of better terms. But that ultimate ability just ripped them right apart. Wiki, chances are this is taking long because of how busy the servers are. I can only imagine the number of people that have pre-ordered this game with the excitement and the build-up of it. I know that when I was watching them streaming, there would be, like, depending on the stream, anywhere from 50 to 70,000 people just watching it all in one shot. But also there was I mean, there's quite a number of following. I mean, if you look at the Anthem page, you can see Anthem Gaming is their channel here on YouTube. You can see how much traffic they've had as far as viewers and interest. I mean, this game has been anticipated for some time now. So the fact that we're only a month away, or a little under a month away, I'm definitely amped up about. But again, and you have to take this in consideration. I highly doubt the server farms are running at full capacity right now because they weren't expecting a massive amount of people. So what we're experiencing now, you have to take this in consideration. Whether it's a beta, whether it's a demo, when it is ahead of the launch date, you have to assume that all their techs, everybody within the company is monitoring this game. I'm connected to a live feed to the server where they're taking a look at all the good and the bad data. They're looking at lag time. They're looking at load time that we're experiencing right now. All this information is sent back to them, so they have a month to correct it. Think about any other game. It usually takes about a month before, like, Warframe, a hot fix comes out for known issues. Wildlands, they do it periodically, usually 5 or 6 times a year. The downside of having it spread out that much is the fact of when you have certain glitches that'll give the enemy the advantage, you have to deal with that exploitation for quite some time. The amount of time this is taking, though, is quite impressive. Well, Divine, here's the thing. Chances are their server farms are actually already set for the launch date. They're probably just not utilizing all of them right now. I wouldn't be surprised if as time goes on and traffic becomes higher and higher that they start opening up more of their farms for this. Nas, I appreciate the YouTube love you just sent me, or you just shot off for me. For those of you who are in here while we have this time and I'm thinking about it, do me a favor, enjoy my stream. Check out a lot lately, which I gotta say, that game with the amount of murder and death and gunfire and whatnot has lulled me to sleep the past couple of nights because, man, nothing makes me feel better than watching some good old-fashioned death. It's soothing. I gotta tell you, it really is. Gunfire can make the Viper sleep very, very nicely. But aside from that, he is one of the best shooters you will see playing this game. Aside from that, he does do Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Him and I have played Ghost Wars quite a bit. And right now I'm getting a notification across my screen that says internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay, even though the gameplay is still broadcasting. But it looks like this is going to be one of two things. We do have a snowstorm that is moving into New York right now. I'm looking out my window and I can see maybe 50 feet out, and then it's all white. Aside from that, the servers, compounded with that, I'm hoping that the stream stays up just fine. But like I was saying, do me a favor, if you enjoy my stream, hit up Nas's stream. He just left a comment. Go over to the right hand side, hit those three little dots, go to his channel, hit that sub button. If you want to see some incredible gunfire and gunplay, he's the guy. If you enjoy the way that I play, a lot of what I do and what I've picked up, I've learned from him. His military tactics when it comes to video games is incredible. Shaka, Nas is definitely a beast. Man, the amount of time this, like, I'm waiting for that last little, like, inch to, like, go over, man, and it's just, like, it doesn't want to load. So my mind goes, do I stop the stream, reset the game, or do I grin and bear it knowing that chances are I'm going to deal with this even when I load back in? I mean, not for nothing, it's a nice shot. Wiki Nas is a good friend of mine. Him and I, we used to play Ghost Recon, the Ghost Wars PvP section of the game. We played that religiously together for, what, 4 months? 3-4 months? Before work really kind of like took over. Unfortunately, my work schedule and Nas's work schedule don't exactly line up all the time. I do have to travel for work, being in the industry that I'm in, so that does make regular gameplay somewhat of an issue when it comes to me being up and ready for the morning. But come this spring and summer, that's all changing for the better. I mean, it's even doing it now that I'm able to stream religiously every day from 12 to about 7 Eastern time. But it's not just the gunfire. You got to get Nas out there with that Wi-Fi guy. And man, this rifle really shoots really well over here. So while this is going, I'm just gonna shoot off this fun little short story about Nas and I one night. So Nas and I got bored and we're playing together, and it's just the two of us. So we decided to go into game chat and just start having some fun messing with people. So Nas slaps on this like older man kind of voice, and these two guys, now really nice guys too, that we played with. You know, Nas is just giving them the backstory of just like, yeah, you know, it's my son's PlayStation. You know, I figured I'd give it a shot, so I took it from him. Now here's Nas pretending to be someone that's like 50 to 60, using a marksman class at a very short distance, and he's drilling guys like, man, this rifle fires really well over here, just bang, bang, bang. The other guys are just, one guy definitely muted his mic because he was he had to be laughing. I heard him snicker a little bit, and then it was just complete silence. And this guy had to be laughing his freaking tits off. And I'm doing my best to keep a straight face, which really was not easy. And I mean, like, I had to mute my mic because I just had to let out the laughter. And he's just carrying on, and there's a class in the game called a tech, and he jams drones and checkpoints or recon towers. So his symbol looks like it's a broadband internet symbol, so it looks like Wi-Fi. So Nas just kept calling him the Wi-Fi guy. Man, that Wi-Fi guy, he's moving pretty fast over there. Bang, bang, oh, I got him. This rifle shoots pretty good. So Nas had, we were going to take turns. Now, I do a good amount of voices. So we had to do... Nas wanted me to switch it up, and it had to be my turn. It's like we're waiting for that opportunity and whatnot, and we kept getting one person joining in or whatnot. And it got down to the point where I was just like, all right, today's a good day. So we switched to game chat again. So now I'm doing a voice of someone from, like, India. So I'm just going, my name is Raj. I know I like doing the game very much. It's the shooting is it pleases me so. And so we're just talking. So this guy, he's talking. He's like, where are you from? And talking like we keep coming across these very polite and nice guys. And he's like, oh, where are you from? I'm like, I am from Bangalore, India. And he's just like, oh, do you have, like, is it nice out there? Well, I live in the United States now. So the guy is just like, yeah, my name is Apu. I can't, oh God, I'll never remember his name from The Simpsons. Thank you, come again. So the guy asks me, oh, okay, you're here in the States, do you enjoy it here? Do you have fun? And I'm saying like, oh yes, I enjoy it very much. But this might sound stereotypical, but I actually work in the IT department of the company I work for. So this guy then goes like this, dude, I work in IT too. And I'm like, oh crap, do not ask me any kind of IT-based questions that are in-depth, because the jig is going to be up at that point. Will Hawk, what's up, buddy? We are currently experiencing just a little bit of delay here. What are the chances of me saying that and then this guy going, oh dude, I work in the IT field too. Now granted, he didn't ask any IT questions, so I can only assume and only hope that he was just bullshitting too, just to do that and try to like start some kind of banter. But then I was just like, alright, time to change gears here and just focus on the game. Okay, well, it was very nice playing with you gentlemen. We will play again some other time. And do I care to explain the classes of the game? Sure. So we'll start off with the one that we currently have access to, Ranger. So he is going to be your all-around guy. He's going to be your blend of offense and defense. And just so I can further give you better information, because him and the tank I know well, I want to be able to dive in as far as the abilities of the other javelins. So the Ranger has 3 built-up abilities. L1 will be your grenade. It covers a fairly good area. It's both dual as far as concussion and frag. It will do a good amount of damage and stun anyone within its radius. His next ability is actually a homing rocket. Whoever is closest to the center of the reticle seems to be who it's homed in on, and it will launch it. And I mean, like, it does a good amount of damage. It was stripping any enemy that I just came across. It was stripping their shields. If they didn't have shields and it was their vitality, it was damn near one-shotting them. His ultimate is actually going to be the same homing missile, but a massive barrage of it. By my estimation, there was anywhere from 10 to 12 of those that came out, and it just laid waste to all the enemies that was in front. Next class is going to be your tank class. Obviously, he's going to live up to that name. He is going to be your heavy hitter. He has either mortar. Let me see here. Am I able to get into more detail with it here? because I'm still relatively... Let's see here. All right, there we go. The Colossus Javelin. So he's going to be your forward defense. He's going to be the guy that's going to be in your front line. He's the guy that's going to be taking all the damage. So, let's see here. He does have a shield. He will have access to heavy weapons. These are weapons that only he'll have access to. There'll be a flamethrower, a high explosive a mortar that he'll have access to are going to be his two main abilities. And then I remember that his ultimate is going to be a play off of that mortar where it's just a massive blast of borderline nuclear proportions. He's going to be laying waste to quite a large number of... spanning a very large area. And this load time is incredible. The Interceptor, that's going to be your speed-based javelin. This is the person that's not going to be standing toe-to-toe. You're looking to get in, out. Melee is going to be big with the Interceptor. They do have a targeting beacon, which basically highlights the enemy or anyone within there. And then aside from that, it's open to the whole team. As far as the assault system, they're going to be able to have something called a Venom Bomb, which basically is going to be a massive burst of acid. That acid will weaken the armor of all enemies nearby. And we're still in this load screen, so right now I'm thinking, should I restart? Restarting the game means I'm going to have to end the stream and switch it back over. I hate doing that. Wickiness, there's 4 types of javelins. The last one is the Storm Javelin. Basically, it's almost like a magical javelin, but everything is based off of either doing like frost shards, like freezing your enemies the way the enemies were kind of freezing me. Electrical damage. The ultimate ability that it has is a massive electrical storm. Any kind of robotics that are in front of you are going to be crippled. Their shields will be stripped. If they're not robotic and still have shields, their shields will be stripped. And judging by this, alright guys, I am going to restart the stream. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that sub button and ring that bell. I will be back on in under 5 minutes at the absolute most. And we're going to see if we can get this back in, up and running. Just so we can keep this gameplay going, because we've been in this screen for, I'd say, the better part of 15 minutes. So just give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to, once the game is already starting to load back in, I'm just going to start the broadcast right back over, and we're going to get right back in it. So give me, you know what, a solid 2 minutes, and I'll be right back, guys.